In an era where fine-line technology rules the world, it's frustrating when an essential device like a Dell laptop's touchpad stops functioning properly. This situation could hamper important tasks, whether for educational, professional, or entertainment purposes. This piece seeks to impart a comprehensive understanding of how to tackle such an issue efficiently, covering aspects like identifying the potential reasons for a touchpad's malfunction to the relevant measures needed to rectify it, be it through touchpad drivers or Windows touchpad settings adjustments. It also prepares you for situations that warrant a hardware inspection or the need to consult technical support or other professionals. Before you start troubleshooting the touchpad of your Dell laptop, you need to identify the exact problem. Is your touchpad totally unresponsive or the cursor is just moving choppy? Are there specific touchpad gestures that aren't functioning properly? Understanding the specifics of the issue is the first step toward finding a solution. Remember to take note of any error messages that your laptop might give, as these can be enlightening. A malfunctioning touchpad can sometimes be attributed to hardware issues. Begin by checking external factors. Is there any visible physical damage to the touchpad? If your Dell laptop has a function key that disables the touchpad, verify it hasn't been activated unintentionally. Furthermore, ensure that your touchpad surface is clean and free of any dust or residue that may impede its performance. In some incidents, it could be due to some disconnected internal hardware. However, opening your laptop to check should be your last resort and only if you are comfortable and knowledgeable about hardware. Many times, touchpad problems are due to outdated or incompatible drivers. A driver is a piece of software that allows your computer to communicate with hardware devices. To see if this is the problem, you need to check your laptop's device manager. You can access the device manager by right-clicking on the Windows Start button and then selecting Device Manager from the list. In the Device Manager, find mice and other pointing devices and expand the list. If you see a yellow exclamation mark next to your touchpad device, it means there is a driver issue. On the other hand, software issues can also cause the touchpad to stop working. This could be due to system bugs, virus attacks, incompatible operating systems, or incorrect settings. Try to recall if the problem began after a specific software installation or system update. Alternatively, you can run a malware scan or restore your system settings to a previous point when the touchpad was working properly. If the malfunctioning touchpad is due to a driver issue, you need to update or reinstall it. You can do this by visiting Dell's official website and downloading the driver from there. Ensure to download the correct and latest version of the driver for your specific Dell laptop model. Once downloaded, just follow the on-screen instructions to install, then restart your laptop to see if the problem is resolved. Touchpad drivers essentially work as an interface between your laptop's touchpad and the operating system. When your Dell laptop's touchpad isn't working, it could be due to outdated, missing or corrupted touchpad drivers. Fortunately, you can often fix the problem by updating, reinstalling, or rolling back the touchpad drivers. Your first step is to visit the Dell official drivers page to find the correct touchpad driver for your laptop model. Navigate to the support section, then enter your laptop's model number or use the Auto Detect tool. Once you've found the correct drivers, download them to your computer. Alternatively, you could use a dedicated driver updater tool to help you locate and download the most suitable drivers for your touchpad. After downloading the updated drivers, you generally need to locate the file, which is normally in your computer's Downloads folder, and double-click it to start the installation process. When the installation wizard appears, follow the on-screen instructions, agreeing to any terms and conditions, and complete the installation process. After installing the new drivers, make sure to restart your laptop to apply the changes. If the touchpad is still not working after you've installed the updated drivers, you might have to uninstall and reinstall the drivers. To do this, go to the Device Manager in your system settings, locate the touchpad driver under Mice and Other Pointing Devices, right-click it, then select Uninstall Device. Afterward, restart your computer and reinstall the drivers as described earlier. Another option is to roll back the touchpad drivers. This can be helpful if a driver update caused the touchpad to stop working. In the Device Manager, right-click the touchpad device, Click on Properties, and then the Driver tab. Here, if the option to roll back driver is available, click it. Sometimes the issue with your Dell laptop touchpad not working is that it's disabled. Therefore, the first thing to check is whether the touchpad is enabled. To do this, press the Fn plus F3 keys simultaneously. A pop-up will appear on your screen. If you see a red circle with a line through it on the touchpad icon, this indicates that the touchpad is disabled. Click on the icon to enable it. To access the Dell touchpad settings, press Windows plus I keys together to open the settings window. Click on Devices and then select Touchpad from the left sidebar. Here you can adjust the settings according to your preference. You can alter the cursor speed, change touchpad sensitivity, enable or disable tap with a single finger to single click, press the lower right corner of the touchpad to right click, and tap with 2 fingers to right click. Activating scroll and zoom feature will allow you to scroll using 2 fingers and pinch to zoom out and in. Play around with these settings until you find your preference. Finally, it's always a good idea to check for Windows updates, as an outdated operating system can sometimes cause conflicts with hardware like touchpads. Navigate to Settings, Update and Security, and select Windows Update. Click on Check for updates to see if there are any outstanding updates for your system. If updates are available, install them. By working through each of these steps, you should be able to fix the issue with your Dell laptop touchpad not functioning correctly. Begin by inspecting your Dell laptop's touchpad for physical damages. Look at the pad carefully and make sure there are no visible cracks or breaks, as these can affect its functionality. The touchpad should be smooth and flat with no bumps or depressions. Also, ensure that nothing is obstructing the touchpad. On some Dell laptops, there is a function key that turns the touchpad on and off, which is usually indicated with a touchpad icon. Look for this on the keyboard, generally being either F3, F5, or F9. If you find it, try pressing this key while holding down the Fn key to verify if the touchpad has accidentally been disabled. Sometimes, dust and dirt can affect the touchpad's performance. Shut down your laptop, then, give the touchpad a good clean. Use a microfiber cloth dabbed in a bit of isopropyl alcohol and gently wipe the surface. Avoid using too much liquid on the cloth. Let the touchpad dry completely before turning the laptop back on. It could be that your touchpad is working, but its sensitivity is set too low. To check this, open your Dell laptop's mouse settings. You can do this by typing mouse settings into the search bar in the Start menu. Once there, look for the touchpad settings. Check the sensitivity level and increase it if necessary. Keep your touchpad clean and free of any liquids, dust, or dirt. This can prevent the touchpad from functioning properly. Routine cleaning will also prevent premature wear and tear, keeping the touchpad surface as good as new. In case of any serious problems with the touchpad, such as being unresponsive or erratic, it is always the best practice to consult Dell's technical support or get help from a professional technician. When you're experiencing issues with your Dell laptop's touchpad, one of the best resources for help is Dell Technical Support. You can access Dell support online through their official website. Initially, try to access the support section and navigate to their troubleshooting resources for touchpad issues. Here you'll find several articles and guides addressing common problems and possible solutions. Before reaching out to Dell support, gather important information about your device that the support team will likely ask for. This information includes your laptop's service tag or express service code, which is usually located on the bottom of your laptop or under the battery. It can also be found digitally on your laptop by searching for system information in your computer's search bar. Additional relevant information may include the operating system, model number, any recent software updates, and a detailed description of your touchpad issue. To engage the Dell support team directly, utilize the Contact Us feature on their website. Choose the technical support option and follow the instructions, usually involving inputting your service tag or express service code. After providing this information, you'll have the option to engage in a live chat with a Dell support agent, send an email, or schedule a callback. Provide as much detail as possible about your touchpad problem to facilitate a more effective and efficient resolution. Another helpful tool on Dell's website is their interactive support agent. This tool can assist in diagnosing your issue and offering simple solutions. You can find the interactive support agent in the website's support section. It prompts you to enter a detailed description of your problem and then provides relevant troubleshooting steps. If you can't resolve your touchpad issue through Dell's online resources and technical support, it may be time to consult a professional. Signs you need professional help can include continued non-responsiveness of the touchpad, physical damage to the laptop, or repeated failure of suggested solutions. If your laptop is still under warranty, service might be free or at a reduced cost. You can confirm your warranty status online by entering your service tag on the warranty status page of the Dell website. If you're out of warranty, consider seeking assistance from a trusted local professional service provider. After diving into the aforementioned feasible solutions and prevention measures, from understanding driver updates or tackling hardware issues to mastering Windows touchpad settings, performing basic physical checks, and even knowing when to contact professionals, you are now better equipped to deal with the Dell laptop touchpad issue efficiently and effectively. With these tools in your troubleshooting arsenal, it's now possible to resolve similar predicaments with confidence and alacrity, ensuring smooth operation of your Dell laptop, a compendium bound to be useful in the thriving era of technology.